So, people, welcome back to the Yes No podcast with me, Kosi. And of course, I'm really, really honored to have you on the show. Everybody, we have a very interesting topic. Very interesting topic. You have to comment as soon as you arrive here. Can Arsenal win the Premier League? I'm going to be giving you my predictions. I'm going to be giving you my analysis about our club this season. But as a must, when you reach the stream, before you do anything else, tell us, do you think Arsenal can actually win the Premier League? Before we do that, we are going to be looking at our third kit. It's out. Our third kit is here, and you guys are going to tell me what you think about it. There we go. I don't know what color is that, but I've seen Banleno put it on before. That's the truth. I've seen Banleno put on this this jersey before. I mean, in the old season. Now it's here as our new season. Anyway, what do you think about it? What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this jersey? New jersey, blue in color. There we go. Emirates, Fly Better, Adidas, the maker. What do you think about the third jersey? The first jersey, I think you guys have seen it. The home kit. It's red in color with some stripes crossing in, and then the second one, the away kit, is white in color, and then you guys have seen it as well. Now this is the third jersey. So tell me what you think about it. Tell me your opinions about this third kit. Obviously, I'll be reading them out here on the live show. What I think about it is, I think it's better than the second kit, but it doesn't look so beautiful. That's the truth. It looks, for me, it looks better than the away kit, but it doesn't look so beautiful. That's the truth. Anyway, let us get into the topic of the day. Can Arsenal win the Premier League? That is the reason as to why we are here. Can Arsenal really win the Premier League with that squad? Now, I want you guys to know that almost 90% of the players we had last season are still at the club. We finished 8th, and most of you here on the stream have been saying that we can actually win the Premier League because by any chance Chelsea finished almost 10th, in one season, and they came and they won the league. And then you said, most of you here, and I can quote you very well, that you said that Arsenal can win the league by the fact that we finished in position 8 on the table last season. Now, guys, let us look at Chelsea that won the league after finishing 10th, and we look at Arsenal and we look at the Arsenal that we want to win the league after finishing 8th. What changes have we done? What improvements have we done? Almost 90%, the players, the deadwood, the quality, and the mediocres, are still in the club. Look at the defense. It has almost, I think, 12 to 15 defenders. 12 to 15, really? And anyway, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and predictions about, Arsenal's, road in 2020-2021 season. And you guys can give me yours as well. Smash the likes up. Tell me, can Arsenal win the Premier League? If you're Guna on the show, can Arsenal win the Premier League? That is the question. I need all of you to give me your opinions. And if you want to join me live, the link is in the description. I've started. Last season, one of the best weapons we had was the goalkeeping department. Banleno as well as Emi Martinez were quite very, very reliable. Even when Banleno got injured, when Emi Martinez came in goal, he was really outstanding, like very outstanding. So if we can, keep both goalkeepers, I think we are well sorted in the goalkeeping department. And I think we are one of the clubs that really have two good goalkeepers at once. Look at Tottenham; they brought in Joe Hart as the backup goalkeeper, and it's really amazing. How do you bring in Joe Hart as your backup goalkeeper? Joe Hart. It's really interesting. If you look at Manchester United, they have Dean Henderson and David De Gea. That's quite very decent. Liverpool, they have a very good first choice goalkeeper in goal, but they are really, when you look at their bench, they don't have a goalkeeper on the bench. Manchester City as well do not have a second goalkeeper after Henderson. I don't think they have a second goalkeeper or Henderson, anything you want to call him. Chelsea are still struggling with the goalkeeping issue. Kepa doesn't seem to be the quality that Chelsea wants. So probably in goalkeeping department we are okay. When we shift to the defense, In the right back, we have three options: Heki Bellerin, you have Elsma Danaus, you have also Cedric. Those are quite very decent centre backs, full backs in the right wing. I'll think of Cedric and Elsma Danaus as top quality right now, and then I'll give Heki Bellerin, the bench position. In the left, in the left back, you have Kian Tierney, you have Kolasinac. Yeah, I would think we have some quality in there, but if we can replace Kolasinac and get in someone better, it's fine. Now the problems come. The problems come in the central defense. Problems come in the central defense. Where do we start and where do we end? Now, guys, just look at it. Just look at this. In the central defense, David Luiz is available. He was available last season. Shkodran Mustafi is there. He was there last season. Socrates is still there, and he was there last season. Rob Holding as well. And who else? I think those are the four defenders that were present last season. We have added Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. That's quite very decent, because we have always cried for a centre back, and we got one. Now, really, if you can compare our defense right now to the to other teams in the Premier League, I could say we are decent. We have a decent defense now. Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba are quite very young, energetic, and decent defenders. Probably they can take us somewhere in the next 2-3 years. But right now, when we want to win the league, right now, no, we've got to give them time to settle in. So for the defense, yes, we have improved somehow, but not, because we don't have another Virgil van Dijk. It doesn't really, guarantee that we are not going to be leaking goals. Where the problems come most is in the midfield. Look at our midfield and compare the midfield to Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, and other clubs, and tell me, guys, can we win the league with that midfield? Granit Xhaka, ex-captain, he threw that, he threw our, jersey, and all the things that happened, them. If I look at Granit Xhaka and how do I rate him? Yes, I rate him so much, and I've already said it. Ever since he was at Borussia Mönchengladbach, he has been one of those players I like so much. One of those players I like so much. But right now, with all this, crap he has always done, and the under, performance he has, had at Arsenal, I would prefer we replace him. So I don't think he's, a kind of midfielder that you have in your squad and you feel you're going to win the league. That's the truth. So with Granit Xhaka, no, I wouldn't go for the league. Then we look at a lot of deadwood in that midfield. You have, you have Elneny, you have Guendouzi, all the players we're not going to use. That's the truth. We should be replacing them, already. We should have, replaced them already, or we should be, by now getting in the new players, the new quality. But in that midfield, nothing has really changed. Ceballos is still around. He was there last season. Xhaka is around. He was there last season. And what has changed? The midfield that made us or took us to position 8 last season is the same midfield we want us to win the league. Okay, the strike up front, the striking department, I think that's okay. You look at Pepe, you look at Lacazette, you have Aubameyang, quite well sorted, I would say. And I would say if you have Aubameyang and Lacazette in top form, Lacazette giving you 15 goals and Aubameyang giving you the 20s he scores, probably you can challenge for top 4, but again, not the league. Still, if you are going to win the league, we need more goals coming in from the midfield, more goals coming in from the wingers. Probably Willian can give us, some creativity, and then the man himself, Pepe. But still, we need a lot of quality. In my opinion, I want to be very frank, as as I've always been on the show. If we are going to win the league, it might take us another. If we are going to win the league, it might take us another 7 quality signings. 7 quality signings to win the league. So tell me, guys, can Arsenal win the EPL next season, or this coming season? Can we win the league, in opinion? In my opinion, I think we can contest for top 6. Top 6. I can see Manchester City winning that league, Liverpool coming 2nd, Chelsea coming 3rd, Manchester United coming 4th. We can come 5th, with Mikel Arteta, we can come fifth, and then Tottenham Hotspur come, come in number 6. That's what I think. So, guys, what do you think? Do you think Arsenal is good enough? Can we win the league? That's the biggest question. And of course, don't forget, we have got our third kit. It's already out. Make sure you can get it and also react to it. It's there. There we go. That's our third kit. So can we win the league with that third kit? Can we win the league with that same squad without bringing in more players? Because Ligana has always spoken about this, and we have already said Ligana is a bad gunner. In your opinion, can Arsenal win the league in the shape in which we are? That's the question. Kelvin Kamau says, hello, how are you, blood? Did you see United Zebra kit? Christian, yeah, I saw it. It is, what should I say? Should I say it's fake? I'll be attacking them. I think it is not really nice. It isn't really nice. And I've had a couple of friends laughing at it. But, kits are kits. Kits are kits. I think we have the same kit maker, Adidas. So if you guys attack Adidas, they might actually reduce the amount of money they are giving us. So you better be careful. Any chance of signing Thomas Partey, Henry? Chances are still there because everything is still like transfer gossip. So chances are still there, Henry. Hi, bro. How are you doing? Zebra Chester, Lo Alaspino. Yes, we can win if we sign Partey and Aouar. This is Kama Kamau says we can win the league if we sign Houssem Aouar and Partey. And I'm going to ask you one, simple question. One of the problems we have always had is, as Arsenal is December and January when we have a lot of injuries. Now, suppose Aouar and Partey get injured, who would be the backup player? And of course, everybody, thank you so much. These people, some people are really commenting here with their numbers, and I'll be reading your comments on the phone, so I'll be taking in your comments as well. Biaranga Obed says our third kit is cool. All right, I didn't know that. I didn't think it was cool. No, because we don't want to buy players, and those players who are there right now are not good. Then that's the truth, Salah. That's the truth. The players we have are not good. Actually, they are not, not just not good enough, but they are bad. They are, they are poor quality. If we need to get in the right player, if we need to get in the right places on the table, we need in the right players. That's the truth. We need to get the right players on, at Arsenal. So, but by the fact that we're not signing players, I don't know if we can even win the league or make it in top 4. No, we can't win the league, not even 4th place with all the players Man United and Chelsea are buying now. Talk about it. Chelsea are spending almost on everybody they think of. And for us, we cannot spend on the few we are thinking about. Really, Anyway, other teams are buying quality. Why not Arsenal? Edward. I think we don't have money. That should, I think that's, that's the best answer I can give you. I think we don't have money. If we had the money, probably we could be, getting in the right players. That's the truth. Probably we could be getting in the right players. Maybe we don't have money. When we don't lose in our first 6 games, then we will win the league. That is we win against Fulham, West Ham, Sheffield, and we get a point from Leicester, Liverpool, and Manchester City. I don't think the first game, the first 6 games will give us a guarantee whether we are going to win the league or not. Probably we can start bad and then we end well, or we can start well and end in a poor, in poor form. So I'm not really convinced about that, Kelvin. How are you, Kosi? How are you, Kirunda Terry, my brother? Our only way to Champions League is through the Europa League. That is if we can buy Partey and Aouar. It seems the future of Arsenal is on the shoulders of 2 players, Partey and Aouar, Aouar and Partey, Partey and Aouar, Aouar and Partey. Interesting. We can, to me, with good players, we can win the EPL. This is Cams. What good players? Can you mention 5 good players at Arsenal? Rest Cams. 5 good players. Just 5. Give us 5 good players. Arsenal has. And of course, everybody, don't forget to smash up the likes. Don't forget to smash up the likes and give me your comments in the commentary section. Smash up the likes. Give me your comments in the commentary section as well. It is so sad that Troops has left AFTV. Nathan, yeah, he's going to New York. He's going to New York. He has explained everything, so there is nothing to be sad about, Nathan. In 2 years, if Arsenal get top 4, Xhaka will be a squad player, not a starter. I think he shouldn't be a starter even now. He shouldn't be a starter. Getting Ceballos, getting Partey, getting Aouar, leave Xhaka on the bench. I think that's the way to go. We have to be ruthless. If a player is not good enough, let them get on the bench. Not in the bin, but on the bench. That's what I think. But in most cases, we think about things like we are always focusing on our players. We are very, very lenient with Arsenal, and the more we are lenient, and other clubs are ruthless with their managements and players, the more we lose out. So I think he shouldn't even be on our bench. If we get Partey and Aouar, we will win EPL. Really, I don't think Partey and Aouar are the only problems Arsenal has. What about squad depth? What if Aouar comes 6 games inside the league, he's injured? Where do we go next? If you want to join me live, the link is in the description. You can join in and give us your comment as well. The right back position is a position we need to strengthen. But we always focus on the midfield. Get Max Aarons. Right back I think is well sorted than the midfield right now, Nathan. It's what I think. Our midfield looks so bad, like you cannot even imagine. That's the truth. It looks so bad you cannot even imagine it. You have Xhaka, you have Ceballos, you have Guendouzi, you have Elneny. What kind of midfield is that? Wolves are bringing in the players. Everton is bringing in players. Every other side is preparing to get in the right players in their side. And for us, we are just messing around. A question: did Arsenal give up with Partey, Aouar, and Eduardo? All of them? No, Arsenal has not given up. Arsenal has not given up on those players. Luno Mendes to Arsenal, Kosi. Really, you guys are really interested in so many players. That's what I can see. Now we have to sell off players before we sign them Nkurunziza. And the truth is, we need to get away people from the, from the wage budget that are not really giving us, quality or giving us output. The Mesut Ozils, why are they still doing at Arsenal? What are they, why are they in the club? We'll compete for the top 4 if we sign a right back and Partey an Aouar. I don't think we're going to sign a right back. You guys know that, Nathan. You know that. We're not going to sign a right back. We are not going to sign a right back. You know that very well. For me, we can win EPL. We are good enough. Comes. I'm just asking, how good are we? How good are we? Last season, we didn't have the goalkeeper of the season. We didn't have the goal scorer of the season. We never had the best midfielder. So, how good are we? And we're not, bringing in more players. So, what makes us better than last season? Arsenal winning the league right now shouldn't even be a topic of convo, to be honest. It's true. It's true. But I just wanted to bring it so that we can actually think about, our club, where we are coming from and where we are going, Terry. That's the truth. And Terry says we are in no shape. No shape, absolutely. It's a dream idea, Arsenal thinking of winning EPL without quality players, And how do we get in the quality? We are already in the transfer market and we cannot get in quality players. Have you seen Guendouzi's new Twitter post? No, I don't follow Guendouzi. Probably I'll see it later. Bro, we love you, but Arsenal can't take the trophy because we are lacking quality players. To Gume Thompson, I'm very glad that you guys can realize that. We can compete for the title only if our midfield is improved with top quality players. That is Davidson. And then Nathan says Xhaka or Ceballos. The truth is, if I have quality players, I would do none of them. I would play none of them in my squad. If Nathan, if I have to be honest, I choose none. Truth, that's the truth. I choose none. I don't go with Xhaka. I don't go with Ceballos. I don't go with them. Trust me. Because none of them is another Santi Cazorla. None of them is another Patrick Vieira. And that's the level I want Arsenal to be at. Look at Man City's squad. They basically have two fast teams. So in order to win the league, we need quality in depth. Arsenal have only a handful of good players. So how do we win the league? Exactly. This is what, guys, we have to think about. Not Partey and Aouar. Those are two players, and a team needs almost 20 players to compete for the title. 20. Like you get Mahrez off the pitch, and you bring in, Sané, or you bring in, Bernardo Silva, something like that. Right now, Pepe gets off the pitch. Who comes in? You're thinking about Balogun. Benrahma is costing how much? I think 20 to 25 million. And Terry has answered the question, 20 to 25 million. Arsenal can win the EPL, but it will take the club's commitment to actually sign like 5 top quality players. But it will take 2 seasons to achieve this because Arsenal is too sloppy with signings. Kevin Kamau. Yes, hopefully, if we get Partey and Aouar, we can win the league or the Europa League. Partey and Aouar. You guys, and Arsenal fans, at times we are myopic. Like we see things very, I don't know. If we get Partey and Aouar, what does that mean? We have a better midfield, yes, but how about the bench? How about the squad depth that all clubs are, have? Really, we need to think about that as well. Tell me about Aubameyang new contract. There is nothing I know, blood. There's nothing I know. We are still waiting for us, But guys, why are we not talking about the Bayern midfielder, Thiago? Why do you want to talk about him? I need that man at Arsenal. Okay. Do you think Pepe and Lacazette will start versus Fulham? I think we'll play Saka and Nketiah. I think Pepe will come back in the starting lineup, but Lacazette may be dropped as well. I think Nketiah will start for Mikel Arteta. Thiago doesn't want to play in Europa League. That's the truth. And he has a couple of options. He has Liverpool. He has Manchester United. Why would he even go for Arsenal? Ask yourself that question. Ndidi suits us better, younger and taller. Ndidi is quite a nice player. Ndidi is quite a very, very nice player. I will take him at Arsenal. I will take him. Okay, understand then, okay? Then to move with Partey, with Thomas Partey now. I don't know why we don't, I don't know why we are not just buying him. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why we are not getting in the player. That's the truth. Maybe if we can have, I don't know. But I don't know why we are not getting him. That's the truth. I don't know why. Leicester City's price will be higher than Partey's. Yeah, but you can negotiate your way around it, Terry. We need an attacking midfielder to compete for top 4. No. We need almost 3-4 signings to compete for top 4, guys. Wake up. Now, do you think about Arsenal and then you think we are going to play in the, Dem Championship or League One, or you think about Premier League? You think about Manchester City, Liverpool, you think about, Chelsea, you think about Manchester United, their squads are worth hundreds and hundreds of millions. You guys think about that as well. Think about that. Don't just think, we get Partey, we get Aouar, and then we compete against Leeds. We compete against Wolves. Oh, you guys are meaning top 4, like, you're counting from position 4 to 8. That's what you mean. So you mean if we get an attacking midfielder, we shall be well sorted. Partey, he's going to make Xhaka good. Really, Jesus. Pepe and Willian should both start with Aubameyang in the middle. That is against Fulham. Thank you, Teddy. I'm enjoying the comments. Thank you, Sunday. Kosi, I love the fact that you have an open mind with Arsenal. You are not small-minded. No, I don't want to be small-minded. That's the truth. I want to speak out the mind that, I want to speak out what's on my mind. The truth is, we are very, very bogus in terms of quality. Better buy Farouk Mia. He's a flop. He has flopped on Europe. He's a flop. Damn flop. The team needs so much, and I'm glad you understand. It's the truth. We need so much, and I think for us to win the league, we either spend around 300 or 400 million, or we wait for another 5-10 years. The league is now too tight for us to just improve the midfield. And exactly, man. Exactly. The league is too tight. Chelsea have spent almost everything they had this season. Liverpool did the same thing. They have a Salah, they have a Mane, they have a Firmino, they have a Virgil van Dijk, they have a classic goalkeeper. And you're saying we need one player to win top 4 races. Really, guys, it doesn't make sense. Thanks, brother. Our next signing will be our next signing, who will be 100%. I'm not really talking about signings right now, Blood. I'm not really talking about signings. That's the truth. Kosi, I can see that you are passionate fan, but sometimes be optimistic, Blood. Optimistic. We can finish in top 5, in top 6. I said it. We can finish in top 6. I'm optimistic. We finished in position 8, guys. And some of you, that doesn't hurt you guys. It doesn't. You're very free, and you're like, maybe, we can do it. Maybe if we don't do it, we can do it next season. But for how long? It seems you guys don't have debates with other, fans of other clubs. You don't have those debates. You don't know how hurting it is to make a combined 11 with Manchester City, and you have one player, Aubameyang, only one. You make a combined 11 with Liverpool, and you don't have a player who qualifies to play in their squad. You don't have. You make a combined 11 with Chelsea, and you don't have a player who can actually challenge in the Chelsea team. I have not followed him well. I don't know if he's good. Who's that, lad? Who is that? Is there any way how Gunners can pressurize Arsenal bosses so that they can change in their mind? I think we should have done that, a long time ago. Maybe there is no way. Howsam Hour is impossible. 53 million for Arsenal. Impossible. And then let us say top 4 is impossible as well. Titles are impossible as well. I think, let us be very comfortable in position 8. I think that's where we belong. We are officially a mid-table team. So, when we come on the stream, so don't tell me, Kosi, do you think we shall win this game, or or something like that? I just ask me, Kosi, do you think we shall get a point against our big rivals, Fulham? Because we are at the level of Fulham. Probably are gonna get into next season, and we are going to lose against Manchester City. Sure lose against Chelsea. Sure lose against Liverpool. Sure lose against Manchester United. You lose against Tottenham. You lose against Sheffield United. You lose against Wolves. You lose against everybody. And then you guys come on the stream and say, we get our one party, we can win the league. Really, guys, it does really make does that make sense for you? Guendouzi is returning to training. Check his Twitter. I've seen that. He's returning to training, and Mikel Arteta has already told us that he's going to give him a chance. So probably there is nothing new about Guendouzi's situation. With Laka, Aubameyang, Saka, Pepe, Xhaka, and this time our defense is good. This is rest comes. Okay. Lacazette, would you compare Lacazette to Aguero? Or would you compare Lacazette to Jesus? Manchester City. Would you compare Lacazette to Mane or Salah or Firmino? Would you compare Lacazette to Martial or Rashford? Do you compare Lacazette to who else? To Ken or Son? This is what we're talking about. Of course, okay. I know the only person who's performing in these, 1, 2, 3, 4 players is only Aubameyang. Saka is not yet giving us, the top quality, player. He's still young. Pepe, what did he do last season? He had six goals and some few assists. Probably next season, this season is gonna be better. Xhaka, he's old, and we do not expect much out of him. So probably we need to just do away with all these and get in the better, quality. Not thinking that they can win the league. Aubameyang do not want to sign unless he knows what kind of quality players will join the Arsenal, because he need quality players to join him, like Liverpool and Man City. That's what I've seen around as well. That's true. With what we have now, we need another 5 signings on top of even on top to even be in the conversation to compete, not even with the exactly. But that's the truth. If we are gonna compete for top 4, we need 5 quality signings. You need Aouar there, you need Partey there, but you need you need a backup for Partey, who could be Diawara. You need a backup for Aouar, in this case, who could be Benrahma. And then you need someone to be, you need a backup to Ceballos, in this case, who could be someone like, because of course, no Matteo Guendouzi. You need someone to spend money on people like Wilfred Ndidi, something like that. Really interesting, shades. We need to have more than Aouar and Partey. We need better rotation of player and stronger and smarter midfield. Thank you for understanding that, my brother. Thank you so much. Nathan Kosi is speaking facts. Tell him. For me, I need Coutinho too much. I like the way he plays too. If Barcelona can allow him to come to Arsenal. Guys, what do you think about Coutinho? What do you make about Coutinho coming to Arsenal? He's one player. He's 28, and his football is is in the middle of becoming great again and diminishing. Anyway, he's a good playmaker. I can confirm that. Thomas Partey would be a statement signing. He would be a statement signing, but he is not the only player we need. Guys, wake up. He's not the only player we need. Winning the league should be a project of 2023. Okay, I will listen to that. But why wait for 2023 when we can spend around 150 million in this summer? We spend another 50 million in the January transfer window, and next season we are competing. Because the competition is not about how much we inject in. This is Sandy Charles. Liverpool won the trophy, yet Manchester City put a nail out. And Leicester City won without spending. Interesting. And I'm gonna tell you, yeah, Liverpool won the trophy. Manchester City had spent. Where was Manchester City? They were runners up, man. If you have forgotten, they were runners up. And you have forgotten that Liverpool as well injected in their squad. They have a very, very better squad than Arsenal. You guys have to know that. Sunday. Talk about Leicester City. Let us look at the players they had, in the season they won the league. They had Kasper Schmeichel as their goalkeeper. Very decent goalkeeper. Very, very decent. They had players like N'Golo Kante. Who do you compare N'Golo Kante to in this league, in the Arsenal squad right now? Leicester City had Daniel Drinkwater. He was really, performing well. They had Riyad Mahrez. You guys remember? They had this, they had their striker Vardy. They had Vardy in there. Look at their defense. They had Williams. So, is it Williams? Morgan? I think Morgan. It's Morgan. So, how do you tell me Leicester City were not good enough? Really? Because I have a Manchester City fan brother, it hurts. You understand now. You understand, Nathan. When you are, when you are around people like, when you're around fans of Manchester City and Chelsea and Liverpool and Manchester United, you can't talk. You have to be shut because, the jazz doesn't match. You're talking about 2004. They're talking about last season. I'm from Somalia. First day I'm watching. You keep going, bro. Thank you so much. How many Arsenal players will walk into other squads besides Aubameyang, Pepe, Saliba, and Gabriel? It's a big question. It's a big question. And if I look at Pepe right now, before proving to us, where is he gonna go? Maybe Saliba, Gabriel, and Aubameyang. I'll talk about Lena as well. He could actually fit in somewhere. Hi, Kosi. We might finish in top 4 if we sign Thomas Partey an hour. This is according to Mr. Sam. Do you think about other clubs before you think about Arsenal? And you say you're gonna finish top 4? Do you think about Chelsea, Liverpool, City, and United, and Tottenham Hotspur? I'm just asking. It's a simple question. Arsenal want top players, but they don't want to spend. They are stingy. How about Ozil? Do you think we need him this season, my guy? We need everybody who can give us quality. If he can, step up his quality, we need him. If he can't step up his quality, no, we don't need him. We need a team rebuild from scratch to compete to the title. Team rebuild from scratch. Thank you so much, Nathan. Thank you so much. Lacazette, lack of threat. Terry Kirunda, he needs to go. Really one of those players that I think they were highly thought to be quality. They haven't. We should just get past them. Let him go. Let us get in someone who can bang in the nets. I really love the conversation, guys. Thank you so much, Boniface. Thank you so much. Kosi, I've had enough with the board's decision. Why are we signing Willian on high wages? I think because it's a free transfer, and that is what you get when you sign on a free transfer. You have those incentives coming in. Kosi, be serious. Arsenal beat Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, and United with all good players you are talking about. This is luck. This is luck. You can't, stand by luck for the next 2, 3, 5, seasons. You can't stand by luck. You can't. We were lucky we beat them. How long are we going to, move by luck? We need to get to the point where Arsenal begins to be quality. You beat clubs because you're quality, not you beat clubs because, okay, we beat City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. Did you expect that we could beat them? That's a good question. Did you expect, or you were shocked? Everybody was surprised. Why should we beat Liverpool and City and everybody is surprised? And how did we play? Did we play well? Did we dominate the games? We were dominated, fucking hiding, into our defense, compacted like, rats in a hole. And then, we sneak in one goal, sneak in another, and we are celebrating FA Cup champions and so on. It doesn't make sense. I'm from Uganda and I love this chat too much. Thank you so much, Boniface. Thank you. In order for the club to move forward, it needs to start from the top. Stan Kroenke needs to go or invest money. I think he's not going to go anywhere. Let him just invest the money. That's what I think, Terry. We need to sell Leno or Martinez to go. We need to raise funds that the Kroenkes are not willing to give us. Okay. That's another brilliant idea, and we are still looking at selling the Deadwood. Coutinho would suit Arsenal so well. This is according to Terry. But back in the day, in terms of players we had and style of play, I don't know about now, and there is and that's because of our players, non-team. When at times when you get in a quality player and you surround him with poor quality players, he becomes poor quality as well. That's the truth. It's not on how much you spend. We need to spend smart, like exactly. At times I would think of spending smart, but does Arsenal spend smart? It's a question. Do we spend smart? I don't know. I'll leave that question to you guys. Tom Charles Smith, what are you saying, my brother? Considering the fact that we have a lot of games in a very short period of time, we need more signings this summer to be in a position to compete with Chelsea and Liverpool. All right, Mr. Sam. Arsenal front three can compete against any other front three under the right guidance. What do you mean under the right guidance? What is right guidance? Under the right guidance. This is what, amuses me with Arsenal, fans. They never think about Arsenal in general. They think about Arsenal because Arsenal has some two good players, and they compare those two good, players to Barcelona's and Bayern's and Chelsea's and something like that. Compare the whole squad. Compare Matteo Guendouzi and Elneny, to Manchester City's squad, and then you know the real picture at Arsenal. Don't just compare a few of them. I'm from Kenya, and we get Partey, can we get Partey before Premier League? No, no. The Premier League is just days away, 4 days away. It's impossible. Arsenal fans are drunk if they think Awan Partey will win us the league. It is not enough. We would then only have one first team, but not quality coming from the bench. Exactly, Terry. The way we celebrated the Community Shield was embarrassing, as if we won the Champions League. Tell them. And when I said that we lost against Aston Villa after winning the Community Shield, everybody, was on my head saying that I'm not a fan. Hi, what should we do really? At least Partey and Leon Star would work for us. Arsenal, wake up. They would work to make us a better club, but not the best. If you have a midfield that has our Partey and maybe Ceballos, and you have on the bench, you have Benrahma, because Benrahma can sit on the bench. That's true. He can sit on the bench. You have Benrahma on the bench, and you have someone like okay, you have the Matteo Guendouzi and Xhaka on the bench. That would be at least. Hello, my brother. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Kuhan Morgan, how are you, my friend? When it comes to Partey deal, for us not to trigger the release clause for Thomas Partey, which is 50 million euros, we need to sell Bellerin and Torreira, and altogether we get 49 to 50 million euros. It's a nice suggestion. Nice suggestion, Morgan. Kosi, quote my words, today is 8th September 2020. Frank Lampard will be sacked next season. I have no problems with that. I've also thought about it. If he doesn't use the quality he has been granted with or gifted with this season, he will be sacked even before the league reaches halfway. Because if you have Hakim Ziyech, you have Christian Pulisic, you have Mason Mount, you have who else? You have Kai Havertz, you have Timo Werner, and you cannot really compete for the first 2 slots on the table. You're gonna get yourself sacked. No way we actually only value Emi at 20 million, right? He's worth 30 million or 35. That is Nathan. I can't wait for Martinelli to come back. He really excites me. He's coming back, I think, next year. Sunny Charles, we beat those teams you talk about, but it does not mean we have to compete with them because they have more quality players than us. Exactly. That's the truth. Arsenal have been offered the chance to sign PSG keeper. I'll just laugh at that. Finding a move for Houssem Aouar, do we need to sell players? And if we do, who should we sell? If we don't need to sell players, how will we? How the deal will be like? I think the truth is we need to sell players, and Heki Bellerin and Torreira should leave the club so that we can actually get in the money. People think Liverpool didn't spend. Virgil van Dijk is 75 million. Alisson is 60 million. Keita is 60 million. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is 40 million. Salah is 40 million. Mane is 35 million. Firmino is 35 million. Fabinho is 40 million. They spent a lot, but you are right. They spent smart. We need to spend big and smart. I think it's over. I can even close the stream right now. It's over. Just look at that. Look at that comment, and then tell me that Arsenal doesn't need to spend. Arsenal in the summer transfer window starts with hope. Baga and Ali signing. Things look great. Great players linked. Nothing happens. Fans riot. Arsenal panic and buy players later on. That's Nathan. We need a number six because Arsenal we don't have that. You're right, lad. I agree with your opinion there. Most Arsenal fans are deluded. Just a win against the big teams. They believe we are on top of it. Arsenal needs a lot of a lot to rectify in the team. What if Aubameyang get injured? Who's up to take the task? Smiles. What a comment. What a comment. Arsenal has the money. The club is richer than Wolves, but Wolves is signing a player of 40 million. That this party deal is taking too long. And I think most streams around Arsenal that are really critical have been talking about that. How comes Wolves is spending and Arsenal ain't spending? Smash up the likes if you're live. Smash up the likes, everybody. Smash up the likes. Socrates to Napoli is a done deal. He'll leave Arsenal for free and sign a 2-year contract worth 3.5 million per season. You see what we have been talking about. The problem is Arsenal invested in wrong signings. Smiles. But Kosi, my brother, if we sell Bellerin and Torreira for Partey, then who are we gonna sell to fund our deal? What are your thoughts on that, my brother? And the truth is, we don't necessarily need to sell each and everybody at the club to get in new signings. Let us, sell some players, get one player, and then let the club fund other moves. You can't tell me that we came into the transfer empty-handed. We entered the transfer window empty-handed, or with 22 or 27 million that we spent on Gabriel Magalhaes, which was not front cash. I can't believe that. I can't. So I think we sell two, get one, and the club should fund the other deal. Lucas Torreira and Bellerin will go. Then we will get Houssem Aouar and Thomas Partey. All right, Terry? The best we can finish is 50th. This is what I've been talking about. If Aubameyang gets injured, we'll be relegated. I don't think we can be relegated. I don't think we'll be relegated, but it would be a tragedy. And the Arsenal board is not thinking about that. You have Aubameyang. Aubameyang is lifting Arsenal as if he's lifting Leeds. Arsenal cannot run on one team, on one player. Not really. We should have something like 6 players, quality, performing well. That's what I think. Terry Kirunda, Martinelli can replace Aubameyang. Really? Okay. We firstly need to finish. We need to sign Partey, and then if we have the money, sign Aouar. We need that strong. That guy in the midfield. All right. It's good as hello. Our new third kit is really nice. Sell Torreira, Bellerin, Socrates, and Kolasinac. All right. Fourth place is a possibility with Arteta. Is a possibility if you give him, if we back him with signings. If we don't back him with signings, no, it's not a possibility. Aubameyang is one of the fittest players I have ever seen. Do you think Arsenal can win the league, Mguna? No. This year? No. Next year? No. 2023? No. Would Martinelli get you 25 to 30 goals in a season? I think he's a player who can give you 15 at his age, 15. We need to come up with around 65 million, 45 million cash for Partey and 20 million for Aouar, because Leon will accept installments. ASN. Great channel. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. If you could sign 3 players, who would they be? Partey, Aouar, Benrahma. Sokosi, my brother, do you think Arsenal will pay full amount for Aouar, 60 million, or what? I think we shall pay in installments. If you're gonna sign him, it will be in installments. Yeah, we shall do it in installments. I don't think we shall get them, all at once. I don't think. Do you think we can get both Aouar and Partey? If we sell something like 3 players, we sell 3 players, we fund the Partey deal, Aouar, The club gives us some 30 million, and then the installments come in later. Why not? Do you trust the Arteta project? I trust it. I trust Mikel Arteta, and I trust in whatever whatever thing is building. Trust me, I do trust in Mikel Arteta's project, but we are not funding it. As long as we don't fund it, we are not funding it. It won't work. Why are people even thinking of the Premier League title? Too much delusion. Anyway, guys, what a stream! What a stream! What a stream! Only we need is CDM. No Sunday. No Sunday. I'm not going to buy your ideas. I can't buy them. We need 7 top quality signings, not only CDMs. I'm waiting from London. I'm watching from London. Loving watching your streams because you listen to our views. Great channel. Thank you so much, Isganes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I trust Arteta. I don't trust the board. And of course, if the board don't trust, don't give Mikel Arteta support, how are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it if the board don't trust Mikel Arteta with don't back up Mikel Arteta with support? Why haven't we sold players yet? I don't know. Our players are linked to other clubs, but we're not selling them. What's your position in football, Kosi? I'm a striker, but the truth is I'm always in goal. So I can see the whole pitch, and so I'm a goalkeeper. That's the truth. Kroenke is a fraud. He gave us a fake check. I've already said this. He gave us a fake check. And now we are struggling. Wolves is buying players. Arsenal is listening to crap. How many years should the installments be for our? Just wanna know your thoughts on that. Thanks a lot. Thank you. No, Morgan. You don't need to really be. I'll answer all the questions. It means a lot when you guys are on the stream and commenting. I think we can pay that across 2 years. The installments. We can pay the installments for our across a period of 2 years. Do you know we should keep Mustard now? I'm not really sure about that. Where do you think Arsenal will finish this coming season? Position 5 or 6? Nothing better than that. Joseph, hi. Why can't we sell off Socrates, Mustafi, Genduzi, Elneny, Torreira so that we can raise money for purchasing Partey and Leon Star Hour? We have suffered laughters from Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and fun, please. The problem I can see is that we are gonna sell so many players and sign only 2. When they get injured, we are back in the same old story. We have to think about that as well. Sell Bereni for 35 million and Torreira for 25. Partey and Awa are done. You mean Partey is 35 and Awa is 25? I don't think so. Do you think we should keep Mustafi? No. Not at any point. Leno Martinez, I'm a Leno man. Arsenal should sign at least 1 or 2 quality players in the position to compete for top 4. That doesn't make us top 4 competitors. Doesn't. It's very difficult to get rid of dead players. I think we should just wait for their, contracts to run down. If we get into the top 4, I will get Kosi on the back of us. Into 4, I will get Kosi on the back of an Arsenal player. Okay. How do we join the stream? The link is in the description. If you want to join the stream. Just tap on that link. It will bring you straight forward here in my studio. How about our defense? Do we need addition? No, not for now. From which place do you think Arsenal finished this season? Position 6. I think in position 6. The loop. Thanks my brother. Thank you so much. The loop. I think Arteta is a good player, is a good coach, but saying I want to win the league in 3 years is delusional. Actually, he said he wants the Champions League in 3 years. That's what he told Willian. I don't know. Why Arsenal don't have money like Manchester City, Manchester United? We have the money, but we are not spending it. We have the money, but we are not spending it. I feel Arsenal will come second. Okay, this is interesting. I can't even go against it. Second, Arsenal second. Okay, wait for Aliko Dangote to buy the club for 5 billion. I don't think Kroenke can sell out his project. I think Kroenke really loves Arsenal. It's one of the projects that are making him a lot of money. When we sell young players, we need to have buyout clauses. Okay. Would you sign Ken? He's a top he's a top striker. I'll take him. I want to hear your critical review on these players: Nketiah, Willock, and Saka. Critical review on Eddie Nketiah. Well, I think Eddie Nketiah, these are very small players, so I'm not really going to, ruin their careers by speaking a lot of trash on them. But Willock, he needs to go out on loan, improve his game. If he can't improve his game, let him stay wherever he has gone. Eddie Nketiah, I'm gonna give him a season. If he doesn't prove to me that he's a number 9 Arsenal can use, I'm gonna throw him in the bin. Saka, I have no bad words on him. He's really improving so much. One problem I have with him is that he thinks he's a kid forever. He needs to grow and become a top quality player. Kosi, then why not Arsenal come and sign you? Because we still need. Arsenal should sign Coutinho. Thank you so much, Ujambo. How can people think that we can get into the top 4 with David Luiz in defense? And we also had him last season. Some people think transfers are the easy as FIFA manager mode. Interesting. Then that is. Kroenke doesn't care about our club. He cares about the profit, and it will be hard to even finish in position number 6. Let's face the truth. Everton Wolves are making signings. Arsenal are giving excuses about COVID-19. Interesting. Really interesting. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Bell.
Shut up.
Interesting. Good evening, bro. Good evening. Banned. You've been banned for. You've been banned. What place do you think Arsenal will finish next season if we have Martinez, Niles, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Aouar, Partey, Ceballos, Willian, Aubameyang, Pepe in the starting lineup? I think we can make it to top 5. Your predicted lineup against Fulham. I'm going to do that. Very soon. Very, very soon. How much money did Arsenal get from winning Europa League and FA Cup? Arsenal didn't win the Europa League. When did we win the Europa League? FA Cup, I don't remember the pennies we got, but we didn't win the Europa League. Bro, we are going to finish in top 4. Nuha Arsenal. Oh, that's interesting. Why not sell some players to fund Partey and Aouar? Then we are done. All right. Check my channel. I think I've checked your channel before. Is Gunners. I'll check it right now again. But I've checked your channel before. I've checked your channel before. And yeah, here it's got 75 subscribers. It's not bad. It's not bad. Probably we need to produce more content and be consistent. My nigga. Thank you so much, Ryan. Stan Kroenke doesn't love us. No, he uses it as a bank for his other projects. All right. Arteta to sell 3 players from Arsenal and replace Thomas Partey and our good news. All right. Willock and Eddie need to improve. I'm really not impressed. Nelson also should get one more season, but we don't want another Gnabry situation. You guys are really afraid of that. If Aubameyang rejects new contract for Arsenal, we need to sign Kosi as a striker. But now, how many goals Kosi can score in one season? I think I can score for you 50. That guy who came on the stream is a fool. I don't know what's wrong with him. He has always come on the stream. I think he's a United fan. I used to do United fan content before, so I think he's a United fan, and I understand their situation. Yeah, we need to buy Kosi. Good vibes. Sakai, or who would you keep? Saka, or who would you keep? I would keep Saka as well. I would keep Saka. I wouldn't, tamper with him. We got 30 million for qualifying for the Europe. Oh, you're saying qualifying, or you said winning. Qualifying, that's 30 million. That's really small money. What's your prediction against Fulham? Arsenal can win like 3-1, I think. 3-1. Super Football, thank you. We need Partey. Thank you for the advice on my channel. Thank you so much. And please always, keep it up. Keep it up. Don't forget to upload. What will be the outcome between Arsenal and Fulham? I think Arsenal can win that game. We can win it. Trust me, Arsenal should be winning the Premier League. Interesting. Is our third kit out from where I can see? Yeah, you can see. It's there already. Who's better, Saka or Martinelli? I still go with Martinelli. Kosi, welcome to Arsenal. Martinelli. I think Martinelli is better than Saka. Nelson or Joe Willock? Nelson. Rhys Nelson. I think Alba is really poor because his dad is Gabon. Really? Okay. But Saka is not far behind. Exactly. Yeah. Saka is not, the difference between them is not so bad. Edu said we need 3 more new players for this summer. He said, but he didn't act. Nathaniel, you are deluded. No, please don't start that. Don't start. Please keep the comments respectful. Nelson and Joe are not good enough, but Nelson for me is better. I think Nelson is better than is better for me. Have you watched the Spurs documentary, All or Nothing? Maybe we should do one for us. All or Nothing. Yeah, explosions oozing. I think I've watched 2 episodes. I've watched 2 episodes, but maybe. You skipped my comment. No, I didn't, Blood. I didn't. You asked me, is our third kit out from where I can see? And then I replied that, the third kit is out. I didn't skip your comment, Blood. I can't do that. Why would I? Why would I, my brother? Why would I? What do you think of Smith Rowe? Very talented. We need to give him a chance. Pepe or Willian? Pepe, obviously. Albers, that was a soccer player. So I've not seen Super Football, but guys, check out his channel. It's called Super Football. Here we go. Check out his channel. It's called Super Football. You can maybe get content there. So, Super Football. So his channel is called Super Football. So please, you can check it out. Pepe will be good next season. Let us pray. How you feel if they buy Arsenal for you? I think you should now watch cricket. Okay. Smith Rowe should start ahead of Willock. Okay, guys. Wonderful stream it has been. Almost 1 hour. And how many likes do we have? We have 27 likes. All right. So I'm closing the show, and I'll be doing another stream, a transfer stream. I think it will be an upload. If it's not an upload, it will be a stream, but I'm thinking about an upload. So let us be there then. Let us be there. Then I'll be coming